This is it, people. This is what you've been waiting for. This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast. The podcast for everyday people with everyday problems, trying to find everyday solutions to accomplish everyday goals. Let's start the show. You. Welcome to another day of Everyday Celebrity Podcast. This is episode 13. We're back at Mud Lab, as always. Great space. Come check it out. And I have two guests with me today. One of them, both of them basically. One is an entrepreneur icon. You know what I'm saying? I met this brother back in the day when he was fucking security guard in the marina. And the other one, I met him on the basketball court, and then he went to go play for the Harlem Globetrotters. That might have been a lie, but we go get down to it.
Overseas.
Yeah. And now he's a famous caterer, chef, known as Chef Yea.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
CJ, Chef Yea, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Now, y'all gotta speak in the mic. Speak loud.
Oh, appreciate you for being here.
Most. Yeah.
All
man,
right,
what's
so
going on?
we gonna start off with CJ.
Okay.
First of all, how did y'all link up?
Oh man.
Become like partners and shit.
You know what? I usually tell people simply the universe. For a while, me and Chef Yea worked together on other events. When I was doing security, we would do security together. Chef Yea started going into the food kind of like right before we split up, which was at the Shattuck Down Low. He was already doing his thing, already selling the food and all that, and I used to buy food from him as a customer. So the event ended up like going down the shambles, stuff happened, it all closed. So I haven't seen Chef Yea for about 3 years. I think about 3 years, something like that. And we both reconnect, and we reconnected at New Parish where Smokey was doing his thing over there. And I asked him like, "Yo, you still doing the food?" You know? And he was like, "Nah, not really." You know, like since then, you know, it's been like kind of just, you know, just going job by job and just, you know, doing the normal life thing. So I asked him, "Yo, let's go ask Smokey if we can get the food in here," you know? And he said yes, and we haven't looked back since.
So what was it about food that made you want to get into like the catering business, or it was just like
me? I was on a universal tip on just making anything work. I just didn't have anything to go. Like I was trying to find stuff for myself. I was interested in just anything would just. I just had that itch to make something work. So when I seen Chef Yea doing the food, I was just like, this is it. This is the piece of the puzzle I've been missing, and the energy that I've been just holding on to and not able to get it out there. So once he said yeah, we got on it right on point. But the next day, I figured since we got this spot the way we did, I can do it all across the city. So that's what we did, and we continue on going from the hard work and the consistency of the hard work and not giving up. We just really just had a broad base of people who already loved us, but just for who we were, you know. So when the business came, it was just kind of like a piece of cake, you know what I mean? And we're more of a just focused on trying to keep it all together at this point because me and Chef Yea had to learn each other in order to make this business work. I had to respect his talent, and he had to respect mine. And as a team, the ball was just rolling because he accepted his position, I accepted mine, and we just went in on it without judging anything, without, you know, whatever it is we bring it to the table, that's what we're going to do. And if it needs to get better, we'll pick it up, you know. And just from doing that, you know, over and over, you know, throughout the years, it just brought us up mentally and psychologically to get through this business through mentally, you know, versus the whole physical aspect of making the money, making it grow and all that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, building a business consists of just, can you accept the information in your brain to even do it? You know, are you taking care of yourself? Are you eating right? You know, are you living right? You know, and these things come with, you know, teamwork. It comes with all types of, you know, ways of making things work, you know. And so, yeah, so as soon as we connect, we just went crazy.
Did you know him before, like as friends, or did you just You just were seeing him around like fucking.
Yeah, well, I was doing security, so he was coming to the events, and I know, huh? We just connect.
I started doing security. You put me on.
Yeah, that's right. He wanted to do some security. That's right. And so he started working at Kitties with me. That's what it was.
Oh, Kitties.
Yeah, we started doing Kitties together. So we was getting.
Where the fuck is Kitties again?
Right around the corner from Shattuck Down Low on.
Oh, okay, in Berkeley.
You've been there, You've been there.
You was doing security there?
Yeah, I was doing it on the low.
That used to have been a spot.
Yeah.
In my 20s.
Yeah, mine too. On a Monday, what?
I used to go on Thursday.
Man, so we was already in the process of doing something that we had no idea was coming.
Yeah.
But when it came, it was so easy because we were already making money together. We were already putting each other on with different stuff. So when this happened, where we're at right now, I was there when we first met and all this shit first started. All this stuff, excuse me. When all this stuff first started.
You can cuss on anything.
Oh, okay. When all this shit started, no. But when all this stuff started, that gave me the energy. It was just like feeding it to a plant because my imagination was already where we're at doing this right now. At a time frame where we didn't have the right idea, we didn't have the logo, we didn't have anything, just a whole dream and wanting it to work.
Yeah.
So from doing that and just waking up every morning with power moves and not going to sleep until they're made, things start to happen and the foundation created, and we're here right now talking to you on Everyday Celebrity.
It's the number one podcast in the Bay Area. You know that?
I know now.
Hey, that's why we here, right?
So, Chef Yea, I'm gonna call you Clarence, nigga. I'm tired of saying shit. That's too long.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say Chef Yea.
Everybody know you already. But when did you get into cooking?
Well, my mom, my grandmother been cooking all their life, so I used to be in the kitchen with them, and I used to critique my food and let me know if it's good or not. They still critique my food to this day, but I just got in the kitchen and started creating things, putting spices together, and.
So you never had no like formal. You never went to like culinary school or anything?
I went to culinary school.
Oh, you did?
In San Francisco.
What school?
It was like a low budget school. You sign up, you go for like 2 years, you take different classes and different things.
What's your specialty? Macaroni and cheese?
Well, everybody goes.
That's all I see on fucking Instagram. Niggas,
well, everybody go crazy over the mac and cheese. I guess because it's hard to find it nowadays. But we be doing crab, lobster, whatever somebody ordered. We could do whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
So cooking is your passion, your first love?
Well, hoop was my first love, but I didn't really take it serious. I was like a late bloomer. But anything I do, I'm gonna put everything into it. So
before you two linked up,
I was just hooping.
You were already I'm saying you were already catering.
No.
I
was just doing it like just playing around with it, making a little money.
Yeah, like bars and shit.
But like now, like we taking it to another level.
When was the first time you realized that you can like really make a living off this?
I don't know. I was just going with the flow, and then it start forming, and we just kept going with it.
So CJ came to you and had to put the idea in your head, like, yo, we can actually do this and make money. You weren't thinking that before he came.
I was thinking about it, but not to this level that it is right now. I was just doing it like as a hobby, making a little money here and there, because I wasn't traveling with the basketball team. But yeah, when we came together and then started getting different spots and stuff started connecting and everything started coming together.
So how long you guys been working together?
4 years.
Like 4 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
4.5 years.
Who created the name Chef Yea? Did you come up with that?
Yeah, we came up with it together. Well, I'll be on Xbox One, and then everybody be saying, yeah.
Auntie what?
Xbox One.
Xbox One?
Yeah. Like we be in the parties, and we be like, yeah. And then I said, I'm going to call myself Chef Yea.
That's where the name came from?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. It's kind of it's catchy.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Yeah. How did y'all create the logo?
Oh, man, that's like a, 4th, 5th logo?
Yeah.
We knew that position-wise that Chef Yea would take the face of the business, and I would be the foundation of the business part.
So you're like the like Cash Money Records. You know how you have Birdman, then you have Slim, but he owns it, but no one knows about Slim.
Right.
So you like the Slim of the Cash Money.
Pretty much. I just do what it needs to do to make sure we stay in the current and make sure it never stops and it gets stronger. At this point, that's the reason why we're so successful because, you know, I respect Chef Yea in his position. I respect my position. He respects mine, which means that any deal that we're making or anything that's just really big, we're doing it together. There's nobody in the dark. You know what I mean? The partnership is on a level to where we want to see each other win. And just with that alone just gives us the brain room to even fathom all this information to make something work, you know, because it's hard. Like some people just can't work together, you know what I mean? And some people just think that they need to do it by themselves. And, you know we can't do it by ourselves. I cannot do it by myself. Chef Yea cannot do it by herself. This is a team thing that has to work, that has to roll, and it gets bigger as it goes along. Is it just you two, or do you have other? No, we have like 8 chefs. 8 chefs? Yep. That all like. Yep. They all
They got their different talents.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're the main.
Yeah.
Well, what we do is me and Chef Yea create the ingredients, and then we just teach them to where they can know how to make it.
Okay.
And then they just make it, and then they go out there and we just have designated spots to do what we have to do. You know,
so, who was the first like celebrity you guys cooked for? Because I see you're at all the concerts. You know what I'm saying, I was surprised that you were with Cameron.
Like,
Cameron, this nigga's eating the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, we had John Electronic. The first person though.
It was Snoop.
Oh yeah, Snoop.
Snoop was the first person.
Snoop was the first person.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what took us off to TMZ. Yep. That was it.
You guys were on TMZ?
Yeah, we're on TMZ right now.
Oh, you're on TMZ right now. I didn't know that.
Yep, we're on TMZ.
So how did
we're on 106, 94.9. About to do Sway in a minute.
All right.
Yep.
Make sure you tell Sway about this interview.
What?
We're gonna shout you out.
I'm finna say, watch. We're gonna hook it up. Definitely.
So, how did this Snoop Dogg thing come about?
Man, so Fab we was connected with Fab and Fab
shout out to Mr. Fab.
Shout out to Fab, man. You know,
answer my DMs. I've been trying to get an interview with that motherfucker.
So busy. He's so busy.
Yeah. We love Fab, man. Like, you know, Fab is really, you know, on point when it comes to ciphering the pros from the Joes of the universe. You know what I mean? Because the type of work that it takes for us to get here is a lot.
Yeah.
This type of work doesn't get hard, it gets easier. But you have to go through a lot of obstacles to get there. And once you've been through those obstacles, you kind of know what it looks like, you know? And when we've been knowing Fab, we've been doing really Chef Yea for the longest thing with the school together, grew up together and everything. So when we got connected and Fab found out that, you know, they call it, well, celebrities call him luck.
Yeah, they call me out on the hoop.
Yeah.
Say I make lucky shots.
Yeah.
You do make lucky shots.
Yeah.
So when Fab found out about this, me and Chef Yea knew that in order for us to build our business up, it's not going to take us just trying to, you know, get all the money. We have to do some shit for free. You know what I mean? So what me and Chef Yea did on that event was we fed everybody for completely free. The whole entire event. I think it was 100 or 200 people.
Yeah, it was crowded in there.
So we did that to get in there to get with Snoop. We didn't think we was gonna take a picture with him. We didn't think he was gonna eat the food. We didn't think he was gonna do none of that. Like, we were just there, just to get the footage. You know what I mean? Just for our business promotions and just doing our little thing. You know what I mean? And he came back there and smelled it and had some, and he said it was the best mac and cheese he ever tried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was before we even like modified the mac and cheese to taste even better than what it was. You know what I mean? It was just like mac and cheese. You know? So
after that happened, did you guys get a bombardment of like DMs and shit trying to?
Yeah, we had after that we got a spot over here called Lost and Found, which was one of our major spots at the first time. It was our first year. I think it was making like 1,000 or 2 a day. You know what I mean? For like 7 months. And it was good. We knew that it was working. And then we went through the whole top of the food chain all the way to the bottom of the food chain. We're losing everything. Events ain't working. We owe money on Square and all types of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we kind of went through the whole experience from the ups and downs and got it to the where we can just maintain something that's going to grow even stronger.
So who was the second person that you were like? Let me rephrase that question. So when you worked with Snoop, did you realize, was that the time when you realized like, yo, we made it?
No. Hell no. That just lets us know that we got something going. This lets us know that the work that we're doing actually works. The ideas we're taking is actually working at that time. Just the way we're moving at that time, it was working. But as far as much work, that'll never stop.
Yeah.
That'll never stop. That'll get nothing but better, gets bigger, you know, more money, more problems, what they say. You know what I mean? But in our case, we're trying to keep this foundation to where it never falls. This will definitely be a worldwide thing. We're already tapping in with Trinidad right now, Hawaii, and Atlanta. And those are places those are foundation spots. It's not the place we're trying to get. That's where we're going to be. And then everything else. You know, this is just a foundation for both of us to start our own lives. To do whatever Chef Yea wants to do in life, whatever I want to do in life, and it's a foundation to build up our community, like, you know, our Africans.
So when have you always had the like entrepreneur boss mentality growing up, or did something happen in your life recently where you were like, okay, I need to create my own lane?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I just listened to what was told to me. I'm not gonna say it was a person, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, you know, it was a physical thing, you know. I just knew that when it was time, because my background was, you know, Pops, he was an entrepreneur too. You know, we was that people in the neighborhood that you could buy food from, you could buy a car from, you know, you could buy all that, you know. And with seeing that, I still didn't think I was that person, you know, from seeing Pops do it so much.
Yeah.
But when this time came, I didn't know nothing about business. Like, I didn't know nothing about starting no business. I didn't know nothing about anything really. I just knew that we had to get this to work. And in order for me to get to where we need to get there, I need to do all the studying. Yeah. I need to do all instead of going out, I'm at home studying to learn something I never did before. So just from being so humble with everything, and my patience is with everything, then it's easy to learn from people. So if I need to learn how to do something, I just go look for it, learn it, master it, and keep going for the next thing to do.
What's the next? So you guys, I mean, obviously you guys are working with celebrities and shit. You're known around the Bay Area. You're trying to go to different states and like out of the country. Yeah. Have you guys ever thought about, or is this a process in the making where you can like, are you selling? Like, let's say your mac and cheese. Are you guys like want to package it and like sell it in like grocery stores?
Yeah, we're going with Safeway right now, Rockridge. We're literally about to get a kitchen big enough for that. We would have been in there, but the kitchen size that requires it, we didn't have a big size. Our kitchen is too small. So right now we're about to rent out a kitchen in Berkeley. I think in North Berkeley, downtown Berkeley, somewhere. And have it big enough for them so we can deliver it to them. We're going to have like a little Chef Yea truck. Ship it over there, you know what I mean? And
you gonna have a food truck?
Yeah, food truck. All that's coming in within 2 months.
Restaurant,
all that. Well, the restaurant, I don't even want to do a storefront until I'm 6 trucks deep out here. Okay. Then that'll pay for the storefront. I won't have to worry.
Nice. That's very impressive. All right, let's start from the beginning of y'all lives. CJ, so you're originally from the Bay Area?
Yes.
Born and raised in Oakland? What school did you go to?
I went to Oakland High and graduated from Mac though.
Okay. Why'd you switch?
Football.
And shit?
Football. I was playing football, then Zoe came, was like, I need you, and I need you, and he just took us.
Was you good at football?
You know, I was cool. You know, tight end, you know, sacks every game, you know. I'm still playing. I play semi-pro right now.
Oh shit. For who?
Rhinos. The Rhinos, they out of Hayward. I just do it to stay healthy now. I'm not trying to get hurt.
Yeah. And you,
I went to elementary. I went to Lafayette in West Oakland. Then I went to Claremont Middle School. Then I went to Tech, Oakland Tech.
Were you at Oakland Tech when Leon Poe was there?
Yeah, I was there with Leon Poe, Marshawn Lynch, you know, Mr. Fab, writing raps in my McDonald's after school. Stuff like that. Yeah.
You was rapping with him?
No, we was just listening to him. He was writing them down.
So y'all graduated at the same time, you and Mr. Fab?
He graduated before me.
Okay. Yeah, I remember we played y'all. I did my senior year at Castmont. We played y'all for the OAL championship.
Yeah.
This was when Leon Poe was a freshman.
Yeah, all the teams was raw, really, in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, we had to beat you guys twice, but you only had to beat us once to win. And we won the first game, then y'all won the second. There was a big-ass fucking riot after that game, too.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember that.
That shit was crazy. It was right up, what's that shit by Lake Mary? That big building that's shut down, that's been shut down for a minute?
I forgot the name of the building. But they used to have, like, different games. And things going on in there.
So what, how did you end up playing for the Harlem Globetrotters, nigga? Or was that you was just jazzing?
No, I played for the Harlem Crowns.
The Harlem Crowns.
Yeah, it was.
You told me the Harlem Globetrotters.
No, I said the Harlem Crowns.
The Harlem Clowns.
I probably thought it was the Harlem Globetrotters, but then when I found out it was the Harlem Crowns.
How long did you play for them?
Well, I used to play at the Y just for fun, and then we created leagues and stuff up there, and then my coach, Coach Dave, connected me with Herb that runs the Harlem Crowns, and then they had me try out. Huh?
Herb to run that shit?
Yeah.
Herb been doing that for LA.
That was Chris, my cameraman. You supposed to record, nigga, not talk.
But yeah, that's what happened, and then he saw me play up there. I was really nice up there. Like what you saw me doing at the Y, I mean at 24 ain't nothing. Like I was like going crazy up there.
You was taking it serious?
Well, I was really going crazy.
You was bullshitting at 24.
Yeah, I was cool at 24, but like I was a monster up there. Like anybody know me up there, they know I was crazy up there. Like every day, like I was working at the post office, like graveyard shift. So I would go there like the whole day, and then go to the graveyard shift every day. Like, but yeah, that's what I did. And then he let me travel. We went to Canada. We went all around Canada traveling. Talked to kids at halftime about how we stay drugs and alcohol free. Went to some native land out there. Got on boats. Went over there. It was cool though. It was a good experience.
So let's get back to this to the cooking. So what's the hardest obstacle that you guys had to hurdle as far as your business?
That don't stop. You want the most recent?
Yeah, give me.
All right. So we were supposed to have our food truck. I think we saved up $8,500 to get this truck, and we went through a website online to get this truck. And
like a brand new truck or like a?
It looked brand new. It was pretty much brand new, yeah. And we ended up going through the whole process. We went through the banks. The bank said it was cool, and it was all good. So we ended up cashing them out. They took the money out their account. 2 hours later, not even, the whole website shuts down. So basically, long story short, it was a scam.
Damn.
And took all that money.
Yeah.
So we ended up having to stack again. I ended up going to work. Still working at Amazon right now. But we finally reached it again. We're back. You know,
there's no way that you can get like reimbursed for it, or
we still going through that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. We still going through that process, and chances are probably so. But right now it's just bad right now. So we're just taking the whole, energy, because when anything that happens to us like that, like when we like have a little fall like that, or when something dramatically happens like that, it's more fuel to our fire. I don't feel like we lost. I don't feel like I just feel like without these problems, we can't get there. Without these experience of what it takes to actually get it, we need that. We need to fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to make mistakes. That's how a master became a master. He didn't become by knowing all the answers. Like he fucked up so many times that he knows the answers to shit. You know what I mean? So going into the world like that of a lot of people who are confused, who don't really know about themselves, and and generations of it, it's more like when you make the mistake, that's what gets you further. Because a lot of people are going to judge you from your mistakes. They're going to judge you from so much shit to make you quit. And they will be there as a friend. They'll be there as a boyfriend, a girlfriend. They'll be there as somebody as close as you can get. To where they are hurting you so bad, but not even trying to. And that just comes with understanding your vision, and you're confident in that vision. You know what works. So when you're going into the world with so many people that have so many things to say about what you got going on, you got to have the mental stability to not listen to none of that shit. except for what you know you're supposed to listen to. Because once you're getting to this level of thinking, you're snatching gems out now. You're snatching gems throughout the whole day when you wasn't doing that at first, you know, and becoming not easily manipulated, you know, somebody, because there's people that told us about our business and drove us to a wall so many times to where that's the reason why we're mastering that part, you know, to understand the concept of keeping the business going, but not just keeping it going strongly. We are literally at a point right now where we can't be stopped. There's nothing that can stop us now. There's nothing that can stop us from the time that it occurred when it happened. Because we at the beginning stages, we got everything we wanted. We made so much money, you know what I mean? And to get that high at the beginning stage was dangerous because we didn't know what to do with it. So we lost all of it. To where struggling. You know, and at that time, you know, building a business up, I lost my girlfriend, my pops died the same year. Just ongoing problems that people just don't know that we were going through. I was going through individually, Chef Yea going through his own stuff individually, then we got the business, you know, and it's just a lot of things that people just don't know what keeps a business going. And that's why I'm writing a book right now. I don't know the name of it, but I'm literally just going to write about nothing but what it takes just to take care of yourself. Because that's going to take care of everything else in the world. You know, if you taking care of yourself, you healthy, you thinking right, you eating right, then you accept information a lot different. You will go through life a lot different, you know. You won't go in life thinking that you know it all, knowing that you don't know shit, you know. So that's pretty much what keeps us together as far as, you know, a business like this one. Because food, you know, it's like so many people doing food, you know what I mean? And there's so many people out there with trucks and all of that. But for us, there's no such thing as competition. There's no such thing as we work against someone. We so confident in that there's no reason to worry about if they selling mac and cheese or they selling the same thing, you know, or if they doing it the same, whatever, you know, because they're not going to come out like Chef Yea. Chef Yea Catering is really in the building. And we really in the building, you know what I mean? Like, we're different than a regular pop-up. We're different than a regular anybody who sells food. We're not the same. And that's the reason why we're so successful at it, because we're willing to take whatever it takes to get to wherever it is we're trying to go, the healthiest. And just with that alone brings us, you know, all types of energies, good energies, you know, to where we can definitely be comfortable enough to think that we're doing the right thing. And that's the only reason why we're at this point. You know, we got our trucks right there filled with stuff for Black Joy Parade Sunday. We're right in the middle of that. Like, we're literally, you just called us, we forgot. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So
we rushed over here.
Yeah, we rushed over here. We on the freeway. You know, food's in there, all in coolers, ready to go. And that's how we work. You know what I mean? We work like that. Like, we are always ready. We would never not be ready. That's why we build a team up to think the same way. And at this point, that's all it takes. We're in the richest nation in the world. So if you're struggling about money, it's just because you don't know nothing about it. And once you start learning and understanding what it takes to make it, you won't think that you need to get a suit together and try to prove yourself to somebody. How is that when we're all gods? You know what I'm saying? How is that? But the area we're in, this territory, it's built. The dumbest person keeps this thing going. I'm going to be honest with you. Because a lot of people have their own thoughts of however it is they think it's supposed to be and how they feel like this matters and so whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody knows what's right. Everybody knows what's right. We wake up every morning with the answers to do whatever it is we're trying to do every day. We fight those answers. I just got tired of fighting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got tired of having these dreams and waking up and not in my dream still. You know, so all these things that we were experiencing was already something that was already fathomed when we first started. From when we first started to this day right now doing podcasts, we've been doing this, you know what I mean? But before it was just imagination, it was already there anyway. You know?
Do you ever think about branching off into something different besides, I mean, once your food, I mean, you guys are already established in the food game. Do you ever think about branching off and doing something different?
Oh yeah, like, that just takes me, well, like I said before, this is a foundation, so my next business will be a salon for all our brothers. that'll come to get their hands done, feet done, get their line up, get their dress, twist everything, but only by eye candy only.
By what?
Eye candy.
Eye candy women. Yeah.
Only.
Okay.
So this is the reason why I'm doing this is because first, our brothers don't even know how it feel to get their hands and feet manicured, to go to work.
Yeah, I mean a lot of.
That's what I'm saying. Damn, you feel me? And it's like
a lot of
I
men.
wanna bring that.
A lot of men don't do it because they think it's effeminate.
Yeah, but how the hell is that?
I mean, I don't agree, but I'm just saying that's one of the reasons why.
That's true, and they do think that. And to me, I think it's crazy. But the reason why it's not so crazy is because they don't have nowhere for them to go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to create that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to create a whole male setting, like you're going to the barbershop. But the difference is, this is a whole different manicure for yourself.
Mm.
You know,
It's like somewhere you can go and get like from head to toe taken care
head
of.
to toe. You know what I mean?
Get your hair done.
Everything, whatever it
Your
is.
feet, get a massage.
Yeah, massage. Well, I don't know about that. We're gonna work on that. You know, they're gonna master their hands and the feet thing. You know, and I'm going to colleges right now and trying to, going to cosmetology classes, seeing what I see, and offer them. It's just a form for them to work for us, and it'll be college credits for them in college. You know what I mean? So they can graduate and come straight to us. You know what I mean?
That's smart.
And that's building up our queens. To actually
And it'll be cheap too. It'll be cheap too because they're not licensed yet. So
Dude, it'd be fucking awesome, bro. And like the thing is, it's like I know that's gonna work. Mm-hmm. And all I'm doing is taking the answers in which all these questions around. So many questions. Everybody's asking questions, and there's so many answers as well. And with that alone, I'll change the game because I want like 6 of those too. Mm. And then after that, I want to go into like just doing the podcast thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I want to be different. I'm gonna buy a boat next month, and we're doing everything on the boat. Mm-hmm. Chef Yea catering with the food, podcast, special guest. Damn, who ain't gonna want to be on the water?
You trying to like pull in the ports and do it?
Man, we're gonna be driving. We're gonna be moving. We're gonna sit somewhere and we're gonna have a conversation.
Nice.
You feel me? So the thing is, once it comes to business nowadays, it's who's gonna take the extra step. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can start right here and end up somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people, never give up, man. You just might win tomorrow. It just might change your whole life tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And that's something you got to really just put in yourself and in your mind. Is you willing to do it? Are you willing to take that step? Because if you're not, there's people that's gonna take it. There's people that's gonna take it and gonna go right past you. So fast you might start hating yourself. You know what I mean? Like for real. And that's the reason why we're up here where we're at, is because we're never going to give up. We're going to create a whole foundation of people who's going to think the same way. This is just what it is.
So tell me the process of, like, let's say someone wants to hire you guys. What's the process like?
Oh, hire us for them? Mm-hmm. Well,
to like cook for them and shit. Do like most people like hit you in the DMs on Instagram or something, or you guys have a website?
Well, we have a website. We're still working on that, though. We're still trying to get that correct how we really want it. Yeah. But we usually do it through Instagram or just regular cell phone. Instagram is more better to me because it's they can see what it is and see what kind of food we have and everything, and you just kind of get straight to it. Or it's email. We do email as well. We do a lot of invoices and everything through there. And
you got a list of prices too.
Yeah, menu price thing. So that's our next thing too. We're about to have a quote, kind of office setting quote place where you can come and get all that done instead of doing it like on Instagram and everything. Just come and get the whole experience. And if it's for a wedding, it's for something like big, we'll have a little something we can try.
Yeah, I was hoping y'all motherfuckers was gonna bring some samples.
Oh damn.
Yeah, everything we do that, but today is so hectic. Like we still got to go to our kitchen, and we got you though. Hey y'all, we will be back to feed the whole cast.
So,
best believe that.
Clarence, have you ever had a bad review? Like, if you ever search someone and be like, yeah, and someone's like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you get bad reviews, but it's kind of like 1 out of 1,000.
I was gonna say, I don't remember one.
Like if one say the food ain't good, but it's all selling, like don't matter.
Well, they complaint don't be as nasty. If it's a complaint like it's cold or something, or what was one lady said? She said I think she said it's really good, but some she said, I don't know. It was really like she was just saying it like It wasn't really no complaint. You know what I'm saying? But we know that's coming.
Do you guys work with like where do you guys get all your food from? Do you guys work with certain? Do you have certain partners that you get all your like noodles and shit from? Or your chicken?
We just got restaurant stores.
Or do you just walk in the Safeway like we need all this?
Oh no, we don't go to Safeway. We go like the Jetro, Cash and Carry, where all the restaurants shop at. We be saying like.
So I'm saying, so you actually go out and get your product. You don't have someone that you work with specifically.
No, we go get it.
Yeah.
Whip it, put it together, and
You know, it's a show what we do. That's why it's so easy to travel the food and get it to different places. Because we're just mobbing up with seasonings, and the rest is, you know, we just put everything else together like that.
So, Clarence, you're from Oakland. What's your where do you see yourself after?
I see. What you mean, far as like another business?
Another business. Are you passionate about anything else besides?
Probably. I got a little dog named Coco, so I probably create like little dog treats for dogs.
Yeah, okay. So you want to produce like dog treats?
Yeah.
What kind of dog treats? Like real food dog treats?
No, probably like little snacks, you know, but it'd be looking like food. But
what kind of dog do you got?
Chihuahua, girl Chihuahua.
You got a Chihuahua?
Yeah.
You still be going to the clubs and shit wearing them crazy ass shoes?
Nah.
No?
But I'll bring them out when I'm ready.
Man, I used to see this motherfucker new pairs with the craziest shoes. House slippers on and shit. I'm like, oh, this is different.
Well, you know, when you got confidence in what you wear, it don't matter what nobody think. It's all about you.
That's true.
Straight up.
That's true. So, you guys travel all around. What was the best place or the funnest time that you had catering for someone? Give me one of them stories.
I'll say 1015 Folsom. That was pretty fun.
Why was that fun? Why does that stand out to you?
Because 1015 Folsom, first off, they loved us. On second off,
that's a club?
Yeah,
it's a big club.
Folsom go crazy. All the 3,000 people could fit in there.
Yeah.
Up three levels.
So you guys are cooking inside?
Oh, we inside. And not only that, they had like our PDF file for our logo. Put it all over the club. So our shit's on a projection all over the club on stage. It was driving me crazy because he said, "Hey, you guys put a PDF for your logo?" We're like, "So you got it?" He's like, "Yeah." So we give it to him. I didn't know where he's gonna put it at. I'm like, all I see is just monitors everywhere, like all on the walls coming from the projectors and everything. And all of a sudden, he just, and I was on live when it happened, just speaking on some stuff, and all of a sudden, it was all across the whole club. I went to the main stage, seen it was on the main stage. It was amazing. And next thing you know, they're like, "Where the food at?" Because they're like, "I see this chef on the wall, and we'll tell them where the food is," and they would just tear it up. You know, 1015 Folsom definitely. Shout out to 1015 Folsom too.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
What's her name again?
Melissa.
Shout out to Melissa all day.
How often are you guys there?
You know what? We ain't been there for a while because we've been so busy doing all types of traveling and stuff. So, and they do stuff the way they do it. So we had to be on point. You know what I mean? So we were like, hold on for a second. Actually, we just hit Melissa up, seeing what else she got for us. You know, took like a year off just to get concentrating on really build the business or whatever. And yeah.
So we'll be back in there.
This is a full-time thing. You guys don't have like a 9-to-5 job and doing this?
Well, at first, Chef Ya's full time. I went to Amazon because of the whole loss of the food truck. So I've been going there, try to double bubble and do that, and Chef him doing his thing. You know what I mean? And we back. So yeah, I don't work there no more though. But
nice. Clarence, what stands out to you? What event?
I like the New Parish. We be doing different shows up there, and
New Parish. Yeah.
There'd be a lot of people there, and you know, people that you don't know get to try your food, or they might have seen you on Instagram and say, "Hey." And
you be at Liege and shit, right?
We be at Liege on like Wednesdays and Thursdays.
So how do you build these connections with all of these clubs? Do they seek you out, or do you just go up to the owners and be like, "Yo, we're catering business. Do you want some food served here at a certain time? Check us out."
We just go in there already with the attitude that they're not going to say no. I give them facts that they haven't noticed before about their business and how I can build it just with having food there because all they have is alcohol. I pretty much break down the concept of how everything can work. So if we coming in there and we haven't been there before, I can definitely promise for them to make double. Just for the whole concept of food. A lot of club owners.
When you drunk, you get hungry.
Yeah. Well, that's what we learned from it as time went by. So for me, when I walk in a place, they're already thinking like, oh, no. Because they just don't know.
Yeah.
But it's my job to give it to them to where they can understand and be comfortable to be with a pop-up who's not only legit, but has really good food. And once they see it, they're full-fledged. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, dude, didn't even know. Like, I done went over numbers with certain owners, and I seen what they did for the bar from time when we were in there, and then as a week later, as I got better. And I was like, when I tell them that, they have friends who have other places. And that's how it branches out, because they'll know somebody who knows somebody. We go over there, they see our energy, they see what we thinking, they see how we talking, and they're like, dude, I need it right now, tonight. And there's been times like that where we had a meeting, had no idea of being there, and being there that night. So we had to go home, straight home, come right back, and in that line of work, in this line of work, I love it. I love the work, and I love to work for something that's going to benefit us. You know what I mean? Going to work every day for somebody has really never been my thing. Even when I went to Amazon, it wasn't my thing. Yeah. Even when they was trying to make me deliver shit, it just wasn't my thing, So I ended up being a supervisor in 1 month. You know
Amazon,
what I mean?
Nigga.
And yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
That shit too.
And so nowadays I'm starting to understand the whole concept of people, and understand that our minds, our subconscious mind, whatever seed that we put in our minds, that's what's going to grow. That's what's going to manifest. And, that's an exercise that no one want to take, because it's like going to the gym. You start off with 5, you're not going to just bounce up to 10. It's heavy. It's too heavy. Yeah. But if you ain't trying to go there every day and work on that 5 to get to that 6, to get to that 7, you're not going to ever see that 10. So that's what we do every day. That's how we wake up every morning. That's how we go to sleep every night. And we just put everything we can, or everything that we got.
Have you ever thought about being a motivational speaker?
No, but everybody say that.
Yeah.
No, but
going to high schools and speaking to youth and shit.
Yeah, well, I did it a couple of times when me and Chef Yea first started. Some guy out of nowhere just came. He was a professor at Laney College, and he wanted us to come up there and speak. And they was loving it. Like, they just love the energy, the feeling of something. You know what I mean? Because when you see somebody doing it, and you want to do that, you do what it takes to learn that. Yeah. You do what it takes to be that, and you do what it takes to understand with no talking. Because a lot of people nowadays, they listen to reply. They don't listen to understand what's going on, how it's going on, and what it takes for it to happen. You know what I mean? And like with people, to see us working like that, they want to be that. So we put a Chef Yea on a sweater or jumpsuit or something like that. We're selling it for $150, and we didn't even make that number up. That was straight up we just bought suits. We put the patches on there. We put it on the internet, and people bought it too quick. It was almost scary.
Yeah, they see us wearing it, they be like, we want one.
Like when we came, we got
jackets. T-shirts and shit?
Yeah, we got jackets on the way.
I want a T-shirt, nigga.
All right, you gonna get one, nigga.
And on the back, I'm coming up with these entrepreneur quotes and life quotes that I just come up with just from experiencing on my own. Yeah. And I put them on the back of the shirt. So the shirt really just is, it's the Chef Yea on the coat. I mean the shirt, but with that logo and the message on the back of the shirt. It's way beyond the shirt now. Because now you're looking at it as a representation of whatever it is you like that's on the back of that shirt. And I got unlimited amounts of that. Unlimited amounts of positive energy for the whole world. You know what I mean? Even when they negative. You know what I mean? Because even negative people are more easy to deal with, because they're so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. You know what I mean? And you just like, yo, here, take some mac and cheese, man. You know what I mean? Relax. It's all good. Yeah. You ain't got a trip. But yeah, you know what I mean? Just staying positive at this point, and being able to stay focused is, the best thing for us at this point. And that consists of taking care of ourselves. Chef Yea got to go work out. I got to go work out. We got to go hit the lake. We got to do what we got to do to keep them hearts going, to keep that blood pressure at a cool level. You know what I mean? Then it's good. Because you can't learn shit if your blood pressure high.
What's the... well, your blood pressure high, and that's another thing.
You can't learn shit.
What's... So you guys are entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of people who have ideas who want to like start their own shit, right? Like me, for example, I started this Everyday Celebrity podcast, but it's just the podcast. I'm started a company, like a Everyday Celebrity Media Company, and this is the first thing I'm producing from that company.
That's what's up.
So what's your what are some tips or advice that you would give someone who has an idea and doesn't know what to do with the idea? Like, what's some tips would be like to make your idea a reality that you would give someone?
Man, are you willing to do it for free? You know, are you willing to, you know,
Sacrifice.
for whatever it is you need to make it happen? Do you feel good about it? When you wake up and you think about it, does it make you want to do it more? The vision that you have for it, you see it already, you know, because if you don't see it already, there's no way it can keep going.
Study people that's doing it on a bigger platform too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Call that trend stacking. You could trend stack on whoever's doing it, and you can learn from them and make your own combination from it. It's just if you're willing to do it. Are you willing to work? Are you willing to do what it takes for it to happen? That's it.
Are you gonna take the good days with the bad days?
Yeah, you got to take everything in and just know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? And consume it to where you can already, you know, deal with it. But that's just learning of understanding what's coming before it comes. You starting the business, you're doing, okay, this is what it comes with. Okay, you know it's coming. So let's just be ready for it, you know? And let's learn that it's coming and respect that it's coming. You know what I mean? So you could just get through it. Because we had a lot more, you know, when we first started, even though we was making a lot of money, it was a lot of downs, you know? Like that's how that money part was happening. But my pops died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My pops fucking died. And he was like, and I had to go through that and work at the same time. You know what I mean? Then my family. I can go on, you know what I'm saying? Like on ways that it could have stopped me from doing it. You know what I mean? But when you're confident in something, you're going to do what it takes for it to happen.
Yeah.
You know the answer. You know, 1 + 1 is 2. Somebody can't come tell you 1 + 1 is 4 because you're confident in what it is. You know, and if you're not confident in what you're doing and you're not willing to learn and make it better, then you're literally are going to fall.
Yeah. One thing that I've noticed about like trying to start your own company or business or whatever is that the people that you work with, just expect them to not care about your vision as much as you.
Yeah.
So be prepared to do like everything on your own. Do you guys agree with that?
Wait, say that one more time. I kind of got
Like
it.
if you like you're starting something, right? So what I've dealt with is people not being as much passionate about what you are trying to create more than you. So expect a lot of people to like mislead you, to fail.
Yeah.
Expect to do basically everything on your own. Because I mean, I wouldn't expect Clarence to be as passionate about my podcast as I am. So I'm saying, so when it comes down to the nitty gritty, to like push on the payment to get like marketing and shit, I won't expect him to be telling her, oh, you should hear this podcast, you should hear this podcast. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So do you guys find that to be true, and have you guys dealt with that a lot?
With the independency part like that, not really, because it takes so much. Like we need each other for this to work. I cannot go by myself and do it.
No, I'm not talking about y'all two. I know you guys are passionate about it. I'm talking about people that you probably worked with. Like,
oh shit, you mean like somebody we hired or
Yeah.
like? Oh, dude, let's okay. All right. Yes, you know we done went through so many people that we hired and fired because of it's really I say it's our fault because we weren't on point on certain shit. So when you hire somebody, you know they're finding ways.
You hired Reggie too.
Yeah, we had Reggie working with us for a minute.
Reggie.
Yeah, he started off with
that
us.
nigga.
You had to.
Yeah,
Want to go in and shout out to Reggie?
Yeah, shout out to Reggie.
Yeah.
But Reggie's amazing. I still see him. You know what I mean?
What did you hire Reggie for?
Reggie was just a server, and he was really good with the people. So
Was he like
we
nibbling
would use
on the
him.
food and shit?
We would use him
Oh, yeah,
to
he
go
was
out to
eating
the crowd. We would use him to go out to the crowd to bring anybody in.
Okay.
Feel me? So he would go out to the crowd and go, yo, got food, and long line, crazy. And most of the time, people don't even know we there. So we hired people for that too. We had workers who were stealing from us for a long time, didn't even notice it. We had workers who, to this day, who, like say if me and Chef Yea pull up and they working for the night, me and Chef Yea so used to like getting stuff done, but they would just sit there and watch us. And I'll be like, excuse me.
Yeah.
Can you grab a pan? Maybe a box or something? You know? And, you know, it's just me and Chef Yea and how we gotta give the memory to be with our business, you know? So that takes conversation with me and Chef Yea to figure out what rules and regulations we're going to set for our employees. So when they come in, their mind frame is like this. It's not how they want it. It's not what they can try to figure out or none of that shit like an employee does. You know what I mean? Like you.
So you guys became way more selective in the people.
Oh, well, yeah. It just teaches us how to hire. Yeah. Because, I mean, first, of course, everybody wants to go with their people and who they know and all that shit.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that you hired them, but they don't have the same passion as you got, you know, and they'll be, you know, whatever. Then you try your family and you try to hire your family and, like, you notice that, damn, since they know me so much, they don't even want to come on time. They don't want to serve. They don't do shit because they just know me. So I had to do that. Then you move on to close friends and maybe a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever, and you find out that they was for your vision, but never knew about your vision, never knew what it's going to take, how serious you are about that vision. So going through all that puts us to a place where if they know we don't see it, we can't do anything with it.
All right, so tell me about this. Your next event is the Black Joy Parade, right?
Yeah, that's going to be lit.
You want to talk about what you guys are going to be doing? I mean, this episode might come out after.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, you can talk about it in the past tense, but explain to the people what you guys are going to be doing there.
Man, Black Joy Parade, man. Good history on Black Joy Parade because last year we was up there as customers and just we did all our research last year to get everything we got this year, you know. So we was there. We seen there was a bunch of people. Me and Chef Yea was really deep into the whole Africa.
Felt like a black college. Like,
yeah.
College Hill.
All types of people, all types, all ages. It was amazing.
This is the first time I ever heard about it, so I was surprised.
Dude, you gotta come. It's amazing. It was our first time too. Yeah, it was our first time too. I was like, man, this T-Pain was performing.
Good vibes. Everybody.
This was last year?
Yeah, it was powerful.
Okay.
All people and all our people. And so me and Chef Yea knew that this was one of the places that we want because we know it's gonna work. So last year we did our studies and we talked to the lady. And bam, here we are today, you know, it being one of our next events.
I have to go through a lot of paperwork to get in.
Man. You're like what? What kind of paperwork?
Just health stuff. It's not nothing we never did before. It's just that they sent us through extra shit. Like, we know what they're doing. But I'm like, why we got to go all the way over there when we could just do it right here, like last time? Yeah. But it was cool. We still got through it, you know. That's the part that I love to do, keep it real. That's the part that keeps me going. Like, just to... you know, get this over there and get this over there. Okay, let's gather everybody up for a meeting. Let me talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. That's my energy. That's what keeps me going, you know? The money part is something that we knew we could make. So it's never been a concentration. It's never been we got to make some money and all that. Like, so the universe gave us the mind frames to not think about that. And we focus more on our business. Oh, and that's another business I'm about to start. So I'm starting a camera team, to go to all these businesses who don't know about social media, and I'm gonna be their flatbed for them. I'll be the one to control their social media. I'll control everything they need to as far as internet goes, and they can concentrate on their business. So they can wake up every morning knowing that they got a awesome video, and some awesome pictures.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that editing shit that we...
Oh, dude, I'm going crazy right now. And that's a whole nother thing because me and Chef Yea was paying thousands of dollars for it.
Yeah.
For something that they would just and then take hell on to give it to us like they've been working on it. You know what I'm saying?
Situation I'm in.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm about to go learn myself. So I went to me and Chef Yea went to a Facebook and Instagram convention in the city. Then I went to an Apple to teach me everything about these phones. That's how I learned how to shoot 4K from there. That's how I learned how to record the way I can with it. Everything from the phone, just from learning from it. So put all that shit together and got it to where that we make our own videos, we do our own editing, we do our own everything. So we don't have to pay anybody anything.
That's dope. So are you guys going to be cooking live at this parade, or are you just going to have already food already?
No, this is fried chicken for real, out the grease.
Okay.
Yeah.
On everything. Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese.
We be wanting to do it live there, but it's like it's just not. We just don't do it.
Strawberry cornbread too.
Strawberry cornbread?
Yeah.
Chicken, fried chicken.
Yeah, strawberry cornbread.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be lit, and we do all types of food too. You know,
Yeah.
our menu is crazy. We got packages.
How much
Like,
do y'all
nobody
motherfuckers
knows that.
charge, man? That's what I want to for like an event. Like a private event, if I wanted to hire you guys for like a party.
We would just talk about how many people's gonna be there, and we know you, so whatever it is, it's not gonna be. You
So
know,
like $100.
for what?
I'm joking, man.
I'm like, well, just so 10 people, because that's like $10 a head, you know.
So, is there any things such as like, do y'all like beef with other catering companies? Like, if we pull up here, another catering company, like, oh, these motherfuckers always here. Let us get this spot.
Nope,
Like, is there any like beefs like that?
because we was the first ones that be out here doing it. So everybody that's out here around. Oh, shout out to us catering. You know what I mean?
Marketing Kings.
Marketing Kings. You know what I mean? These are people that seen us working, and they're doing it right now. Well, Marketing King he's
Brothers Cooking.
Yeah, Brothers Cooking. He owns Brothers Cooking. They're a pop up that do major.
So they're
shit.
doing the same thing as you guys.
Yeah.
But
Us
they got their
catering
idea.
right now.
They got their idea from you, basically.
I mean, I think what it was, it was just the idea of us doing it, being a pop up, because now they're doing it, and we're doing videos for them. You know, we got people like New Paris that wasn't nobody there; they're all there making money. We told them to come. Like, look, you guys, you want to build this business up? You see what it takes. Do you want to make money from it? Do you actually want to do something with it? You know, how far are you trying to go with it? You know what I mean? And we just give them the vision that was given to us, just to see if you can do it. You know, and us catering for sure, I think they're going to definitely be something nice. They're working hard. They're out there. At the beginning stages, they had everything, you know what I mean? They're not giving up. And, it's people like that, who makes us,
The Bearded Chef, too.
Bearded Chef, shout out to Bearded Chef.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's out there working, doing his thing. And, we're all, it's just a family. You know what I mean? It's a family where, like, even if somebody was to hate, they still couldn't hate because it's like there's so much work to do. You know what I mean? There's so much, like, why are you hating? You know what I mean? And I'll explain that shit to him. Like, dude, do you know what you're doing right now?
There's enough shit out here for everybody.
Yeah. So, there's too much money out here for everybody. It's just, when I tell people, if you want to start something, if you want to do something, don't ask yourself, can you do that? Ask yourself, can you do it? Can you put yourself in that position to be whatever it is you're seeing in your head? Do you want to speak that into existence? Because if you don't, you're bullshitting. And all you're doing is playing yourself. And it's people like me that's going to see it and be like, nah, Chef Yea, tell them to go ahead and go home.
Yeah, they could talk it, but can they walk it?
Yeah. They could talk all day. Like, they got the chains, they got the whole shit, but just don't have it,
Yeah, and people, when you guys tell people that, it's believable because you guys are actually doing it.
Yeah, well, that's what we learn from.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, even me, before all this happened, I wasn't this person. You know what I mean? Like, I would always wish the best for everybody. I would always wish that everybody do the good thing. But I wasn't doing a good thing. I wasn't living right.
No.
So I would speak to people, and I'm like, why do you look at me so crazy? But it's just how I look at people now.
Yeah.
Like, he's saying all this shit, but he ain't even living it. He ain't doing it. He don't plan on doing it. And he ain't trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole concept in which I had to learn from, to be like, okay, now I can say that to do this, and it actually works because I'm living it and I'm doing it. So now I'm saying it with more confidence. So if I tell you something, you're going to be like, I know that's going to work. I know for sure that's going to work. Because these brothers is doing it. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why our logo is getting to the point where people just want to wear the logo.
Yeah.
It's like Dope Era. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wear Dope Era because Fab out there working. He's coming with new shit all the time. You know, he got pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? He got people in there. So it's only right that he stays in the eye and people stay buying his clothes. You know what I mean? And that's what it's going to take, the work. Waking up in the morning, what are you thinking? What's your mind frame from the bed to the bathroom? What are you doing in the bathroom? Are you using the mirror? You know what I mean? Are you using your mirror? Not just to look at yourself? You know what I mean? Are you using that shit? Because it's like a lot of people don't use a mirror nowadays. They don't look into the pupils of their eyes and see the future. Because they scared of it. Because it just might fucking work.
Yeah.
And we're
scared of success.
Scared of success because it is scary. But what's not scary? What's not hard? Everything's hard. Everything takes fucking work. But are you willing to do it? So I tell anybody, if you're trying to start something, ask yourself that question. You know, because, yeah, the answer is out here for you to get whatever it is you want to get, but are you willing to put in that work? You know, that's what it's going to take. And that take eating right, you know, that's a whole diet plan, you know what I mean? A whole, I'll say shout out to Ralph Smart, you know what I mean? 15-day vegan challenge, you know what I'm saying? Try it. I say try it because it's like you already eating a bunch of bullshit to make you think about however you're thinking right now, this is how you're thinking. If you change your fucking diet, I swear your brain will be like, thank you.
Yes.
Now what we doing now?
That's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, it's hard. But see,
That's
but you
really
say
hard.
it's hard, right? So guess what? It's gonna be hard for you.
Yeah. I mean,
You just
I need to tell because
you just kick your
horrible.
own self in the ass.
I eat horrible.
But that's
My
the thing,
diet
though.
is
If you say you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, this shit is too easy. Let me just get my shit together, and then you put your brain like that, you will feel bad for eating what you're eating. You'll be like, you know what, this shit got my stomach feeling crazy right now. I know I ain't supposed to be eating this shit. I'm gonna throw it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, once you get yourself to that point, you see the world different.
Yeah.
Americans have a vision that is so fucking blinded. Even when it looks like they got it. Okay, he looks like they got himself together. But they struggling. And I mean struggling bad. You know what I mean? To where they can be in front of the whole audience or be in front of be the whole life of the party. You know what I mean? And really just be struggling with life. You know, and that's the part that we had to see through because it will be people like that will try to guide us. And they know what they doing. We just didn't know what was happening. And we would get drove into a dead end. Bam! By ourselves, in a car, broke and mad as... You know what I'm saying? Because we listened to this person when we didn't know. But instead of being mad at the person calling it back, hey, you know what I'm saying? We just like, yo, it's what it is. It's a video that Chef Yea just showed me around when we first started where New Parish didn't really like us at first. And it wasn't New Parish, the owner and the team. It was the employees. We still don't know why they didn't like us. But it was a night when we went in there and we set up everything. It was looking nice. I even shined up the lids that night, like really good. Like it was one of the reggae go when first reggae go start happening. You know what I mean? When it first started happening. So I'm shining shit up. I got everything. We got the lights sitting right over there. It was perfect.
And we were set up too.
We were set up nice. You know what I mean?
Outside or inside?
Inside. You know what I mean? This is when we first got inside. You feel me? Because first we went inside, we was outside. So we get inside. We the reason why they got a kitchen right now. That's because of us.
Nice.
So we in there. It was one security guard. We tried everything we could to try to just get on his good side. I would feed his wife, feed him, even though he's being an asshole. Here you go. Want some hot sauce? You cool? You know what I mean? Just trying to be cool with him. And like, he ended up just, you know, basically saying, y'all gotta go. You can't set up in here. And I'm like, well, we already talked to the owner and everybody. How is that possible? So he goes to, J.E., like the head security. Shout out to J.E., New Parish. He the manager. And went to him. And I don't know what happened, but they not want us in there. Like, we really had a standoff in New Parish with Smokey. Shout out to Smokey, DJ Smokey, man. We got to highlight him anyway. But it was me, Chef Yea, and Smokey on stage, and we're having a whole standoff with them at the bottom of the stage on, like, food.
Yeah.
And it was deep. In my head, I'm loving it. I'm like, I can't believe
this was during, like, the club hours?
No, after hours.
It
was after hours. It was after hours. That's why I do remember. It was after... Wait, was it after hours?
No, it was an event. It was an event going on. We was in there for the event.
Oh, yeah, this was another night then. That was another night then. Because the night that we had to pack everything up, that was the video... Because we ended up feeding the homeless with all that food. And
but that was the night. Then after we packed up and went to go feed the homeless.
Oh, so it was after? Oh, shit.
After the argument, we still packed up. And then we had to go feed. Then we went to go feed the homeless.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because we had to talk after we packed up. That's right. That's right. We had that conversation, and then we left, fed the homeless. But that video is what got us where we at too right now. Because as soon as we left, we had to did a whole video. We didn't say no names. We didn't say no club names. Nothing. We just explained what happened.
Yeah.
And all these guys came out of nowhere and start feeding everybody. I didn't feed nobody. I told everybody to feed themselves. You know what I mean? It was amazing. But that's how Fab seen us. You know what I mean? And different people start seeing what we was doing and just working hard every day. And the next thing you know, like, we walked in the Fab's place just, like, with the confidence, you know, and it worked.
Is Fab like a silent business investor? before you go?
I don't know if he's a solid business investor, but he's a good person for business. I want to say
Gives
that
y'all knowledge and shit.
Yeah,
Advice.
he's like, you go to him and you have a conversation with Fab. I'm telling you, you will have a different mind frame on something. You will find one topic you be like, damn, I didn't even think of it like that. You know what I mean? And that's who I like to be around. You know, I'll stop by the Dope Era store just cause. Even when I'm broke as hell, I can't afford nothing in there, but I still stop by. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Fab? Shaking your hand, saying what's up, man. I'm keep going. You know what I mean? So, oh shit. So, you know, just the whole concept of making things work is just what we do.
Okay.
There's nothing that we can't do. There's nothing that we can't make work.
All right. Well, he's showing me a video of him on 106.
Yeah, we was on 106.
Oh, it's 106. Yeah, it was on G in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's dope. This is the point where I let my guests promote. If you guys got something to promote, or if you want, tell the people like how to get in contact with you, like give them your Instagram, email, or whatever, however you want people to get in contact. If you have any events coming up where people could come support Chef Yea catering or
Definitely.
or anything, we'll start with Clarence. If you want to.
I'll just say, you know, if you want to see what we're doing, just check out the page, Instagram. We put it in the story, we put it on the, you know, everything on there, let you know what we're doing, and you can just follow us on there, and we're going to let you know. But we got the Black Joy Parade this Sunday. We're going to be there keeping it lit.
All right, CJ.
Okay, my Instagram is, well, you guys know Chef Yea Catering, Instagram. Did you tell them about the Liege? We're at Liege Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Poetry on Wednesdays. Live band, soul sessions on Thursdays.
What time is it?
One's at 7:30.
Yeah,
Wednesday
7:30.
7:30 to close?
11?
7 to 11?
7 to 11 on the poetry night, and then Thursday is 10:30 to 2 in the morning. Yeah.
That's Liege in downtown Oakland?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's every Wednesday, every Thursday we be there for sure. We have Sunday coming up, Black Joy Parade. You guys definitely want to come to that.
And if you're hearing this after the parade,
Yeah,
they appreciate all the food that y'all bought.
Yeah, it was so good. Thank you so much.
And the videos too.
And the videos.
The videos was amazing, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the support. Was crazy.
All right, what else?
Oh, and then we be at the art gallery too, on Fridays and Saturdays, and the Funky Monkey in Hayward on Friday nights too. 2 locations, same night.
All right. Well, definitely support Chef Yea. Go to their events, buy some food. I mean, you could support them just by buying some macaroni and cheese or just shouting them out on social media. I mean, it takes something as little as that to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No energy whatsoever. I mean, it takes energy, but it's very minuscule energy to just say, yo, Chef Yea on Facebook or Twitter or something like that.
Straight up.
Don't forget about Everyday Celebrity Podcast too.
Everyday Celebrity Podcast in the house.
So, yeah, these brothers they're entrepreneurs, business owners. They literally started from the ground up, and now they are like one of the top catering duos in the Bay Area, striving to be greater. They're trying to be the top in the country.
Sure.
And then go worldwide.
Go global.
Yeah, global for sure.
I definitely believe in them. I mean, this conversation alone got me motivated a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I want to thank you guys for coming on Everyday Celebrity Podcast.
Oh yeah,
Definitely. It's our pleasure, man. Yeah. We're coming back. Well, you know we're coming back with the mac and cheese. We're going to feed y'all for sure. So we definitely want to put that on.
And that strawberry. What's that? Strawberry cornbread?
Strawberry cornbread. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah. Shout out to them, Chef Yash, CJ, Clarence.
For sure, man.
Well, yeah, follow them on Instagram if you want to book them. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to see what they're doing in life.
Yeah.
If you need motivation. CJ, I'm saying, is a good motivator. If you have ideas, if you want to create your own business, that's definitely someone you should reach out to.
For sure.
Because he has knowledge, because he is actually doing what the fuck he's saying.
And he'll tell you the truth about yourself.
Yeah.
Damn right.
And yeah, I'm saying if you want a Everyday Celebrity podcast, make sure you subscribe. I'm on YouTube, Everyday Celebrity, Twitter, Everyday Celebrity, PO, everydaycelebritymedia.com. If you want to reach out to me, shout out to Chris, my cameraman, my assistant.
Chris.
He was on episode, I think he was on episode 2. He's a fashion designer. Check his clothes out. I do everything.
Okay.
Now, he was raw on that court too. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
ain't talking about that.
Oh,
nigga.
he raw on that court?
We ain't talking about that. All right, so, yeah, this is it. Shout out to Mud Lab also. Yeah, and on the 27th, we're going to be doing a live podcast with a live studio audience because Super Tuesday is coming up.
Sweet.
And we're gonna be talking with 2 of Bernie Sanders, 2 people that work directly in Bernie Sanders' campaign. So we're gonna have a live audience doing that. That's on the 27th. So shout out to look forward to that. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 13. Thanks again, Chef Yea, for coming on.
Yes, sir. It's
And
all
we out.
good.
You.
Peace.